Okay, so before I begin this video, I'm gonna say this is my opinion, okay? So this is what I think, and it personally doesn't affect any of you. This is just my favorite Jedi, okay? I want to give a huge honorable mention to Anakin Skywalker. His story just doesn't really interest me outside of the Galactic Empire reigns. Without further ado, let's begin on the first entry on our list. The first entry on our list is Ayla Saqqara, who fought during the Clone Wars on many battles. She was killed in the Battle of Fallujah by our clone troopers after they initiated Order 66. Why she was on here? She was very influential during the Clone Wars, and helped Ahsoka compensate with the idea that her master may not always be there for her. All right, on to the next entry in our list. Number 9, Mace Windu. I can already hear you guys saying right now, Mace Windu is a cool Jedi. I'm not going to admit that, but he's unique for having his own purple amethyst blade. He fought in a lot of battles in Clone Wars and had a close relationship to the Twi'lek revolutionary Cham Syndulla, who was the father of revolutionary Hera Syndulla. Mace Windu was a very good Jedi, but I feel like he doesn't do a lot in the movies besides kill Jango Fett and attack some Palpatine. He's cool, he's a purple lightsaber, but I just don't really find the character interesting outside of the movie, outside the Clone Wars TV series. Yeah, he's played by Samuel Jackson. So what? That doesn't mean I have to automatically like him the most. But he still earns his spot on the list, either way. Number 8 is Kit Fisto. For some reason, I don't know why, he was always my favorite he was always my favorite when I was younger. I don't know why. Maybe it was because he was an alien guy, an alien fish guy. But either way, yeah, I always liked him. He's a master swords. He's a very talented swordsman, and traced down General Grievous to his home and actually confronted him. He was also involved in the battle for Mon Calamari. I don't like his death. I felt like with such a skilled swordsman should have had a better death than just getting killed. At least he put up a fight, unlike freaking Aaron Keldor or other alien with an unpronounceable name. Number 7 is Quinlan Vos. I feel like Quinlan Vos was a very interesting character, and he is a very big fan favorite from the EU. And we are glad that he made it into the canon with his appearances in the Star Wars TV series. Quinlan Vos is a very popular Jedi, and he actually has no confirmed death, so he's probably survived Order 66. There's a heavy chance that he survived the order to kill all the Jedi in the galaxy. He's one of my favorites, and he's a lot of other people's favorites. He's the Maverick, and he also broke the Jedi Code. He wasn't afraid to break the rules, which automatically makes him cool. Number 6 is Kanan. Now, I'm technically cheating here, since Kanan never achieved the rank of Jedi Knight, but hey, who cares? He gets it honorarily. Kanan was a rebel revolutionary and taught Ezra. Kanan was taught by, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing, Deba Dalala, who was taught by Mace Windu, which sets back some heritage from Jedi. He's really cool in the series, and his battle with the Inquisitor was awesome. I feel like his lightsaber doesn't match though. That's the one complaint about it. But hey, that's only a minor nitpick. Number 5 is ProKun. Yes, the grand, all-wise master of the Jedi Order. ProKun was a character who, in the film, was in the background, putting his hands together almost sinisterly. But in the Clone Wars series, they added in a new depth to him, which has never been seen in any of the other shows. They made Plo Koon interesting. They gave him depth. They gave him abilities. They made him wise. He's kind of like Gandalf, the gray, or the white. I I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, but that's how they compare him in one of the featurettes, so don't quote me on that. But he's very wise, and he's one of my favorites because he was so awesome in the Clone Wars. He's one of the most appeared. He was one of those Jedi who was really awesome. He was really awesome in the Clone Wars series. He's definitely one of my top favorites, and he's again a fan favorite because of how much they used him. You see, that is what they call taking potential from characters who had a lot. That's what they call using potential, unlike what the Clone Wars series did with others. All right, number 4 is gonna be the most controversial pick. Is Rey. Now, I can already hear you guys screaming, but I like Rey. Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, she may be a Mary Sue, but so was Luke Skywalker. Tell me this: how does this kid, farm boy, get into a military aircraft, take out an entire space station without that? And Anakin, his father, is one of the biggest Mary Sues of all time. He's just this kid comes out of the desert thinking he's all that, some sort of chosen one. So, yeah, so that kind of freaking, you know. So Rey hasn't had a lot to do. She's very mysterious. At this time of the video, we do not know much about her, but if we do, I hope to see more with her. Yeah, I'm doing this. Deal with it. Number 3 is Luke Skywalker. Now, Luke Skywalker had the most important task of all. He was trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi and Master Yoda, and he had to go through many different trials. He was the most important because he had to go through the most important trial of a Jedi. Restoring the order of the Jedi back after Order 66 in the defeat of the Galactic Empire. He fought against Darth Vader several times and even convinced his father to come back to the light side of the Force before he died. Luke Skywalker's accomplishments are the most remembered by every Star Wars fan and deserves a spot on this list. Unfortunately, his plans failed when his student Ben Solo turned to the dark side, and I know that's a spoiler, but the movie's been out for a few months. You should have seen it already. I'm talking to you, Mr. Williams. Anyway, so number 2 is, this is gonna, at least first 2 choices are really obvious, is Yoda. So, yeah, Yoda. Do I even need to explain this? It's freaking Master Yoda. Little green guy. Yeah. I don't need to explain this more than I do. It's Yoda. He's like one of the most iconic Star Wars characters ever. Number 1 is the Jedi negotiator himself, Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is a very interesting choice because during the Clone Wars, I realized, yeah, Obi-Wan is a real badass. He goes up against Obi-Wan. He's had his own struggles with the dark side, and the Jedi Code. He's had his own struggles. It really gave him a lot of depth, and it really helps that Ian McGregor was the only one who kind of cared in Attack of the Clones, who tried to give a convincing performance. Anyways, Obi-Wan kind of earns the spot at the list, and even into old age, he became a master, getting killed by his apprentice just at the end of the Clone Wars. Alright, that's it for this countdown. Did I miss any of your favorites? Like and comment below. Now, I may have missed some from the non-canon, but the non-canon Jedi will get their own list someday. And even some other Jedi will get their own list too. If I like their accomplishments better in the expanded universe in the non-canon that I do like in the actual canon itself. I'm talking to you, alien, his name I can't pronounce. I'll put a picture up. Alright.